Since we're talking about perfect Jinchuriki as Kage's Gaara.
They said the second Kazekage was the strongest Kazekage.
The Kazekage was the strongest shinobi of the Hidden Sand in his lifetime. He got killed by sorcery. Jinchuriki, he had a massive well of chakra. But here's the thing, even after he loses Shukaku, we never see a hitch in how much sand he can control and use to attack and defend, which means that his own natural well of chakra must be astounding. This is most likely because he was an Uzumaki. After his fight against Rock Lee, he realized that his taijutsu was so lacking that he reached out to Shira, the 7 heavenly breaths guy who fights Rock Lee, in order to teach him taijutsu. But since we're talking about the sand that protects him, he literally has his dead mother's soul in a sentient mound of sand. People actually thought that this magnet release is what allowed him to control sand, but we found out it was actually his connection with Shukaku, and Shukaku liked him so much that after being extracted from him, he still granted Gaara the ability to control sand. Say he probably beats the second Kazekage in a fight.
That wasn't the second Kazekage shaman that died to Sasori, it was the third. Also because Gaara has red hair, and large chakra doesn't mean he's an Uzumaki. Shira isn't canon and is filler. Also Gaara still having sand after no longer having. Shukaku isn't because Shukaku allowed him to use it. He still has his sand stated by Kishimoto in third. Databook in an interview he's asked since One Tails has been extracted from Gaara is he unable to use sand, which Kishimoto answer by stating once it's ingrained into you, you can't take anything away, not even sand. Also he has wind and earth chakra natures, which Ressa also has, which combining these two chakra natures simultaneously makes magnet release. Also, you keep saying Gaara will beat the second Kazekage when the second Kazekage shaman is probably the weakest Kazekage. It's stated back in Naruto Part 2 when Gaara is kidnapped, third Kazekage was the strongest and we don't know his name. His iron sand may be better than Gaara's, but Gaara has surpassed him. So Gaara is the strongest, and that makes the third Kazekage the second strongest Kazekage. Ranking of Kazekages is likely 5th Gaara, 3rd, 4th Ressa, 1st Ritu, and then 2nd Shaman.